Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tommy Cordell. Tommy Cordell here at Elbows Up Dirt Productions. That's right, Elbows Up Dirt Productions. We're here at Sand Hill once again, Selinsgrove Speedway, the big stretch. That's right, the big half mile tonight. What do we got going on? I'm going to tell you what we got going on. We got super late models signed in for twin 20s tonight. Twin 20s paying 3,000 smackers each. $3,000 each to win in them twin 20s. We got URC 358/360 sprints in the house tonight, as well as our 305s. They're back again with us here at Selinsgrove. Beautiful night out. Pits are starting to fill up. Once again, we're sponsored by TRW Race Cars. That's right. The Myers family building quality, safe, affordable, dirt late models, and Freeze Motorsports. That's right. The ultimate leader in Legends car racing. Onyx certified, Class Act Freeze Motorsports. We'll take a walk around here. You can see we got a lot of sprint cars. Right here we got the Larry Barone Zero right here. Andrew Yoder signed in. Always a strong arm here at Selinsgrove. Right in his backyard here doing some battle tonight. We look around at the 61T. Kenny Trevitz. That's right. Kenny Trevitz in the 61T. Been here a lot of years racing. Always a good competitor here at Sand Hill. Last trip here was last weekend here at Selinsgrove. We see Mason Ziegler was victorious. That's right. And the Sand Hill $10,000 to win. That's right. Ziegler. Ziegler's got several wins here on the season. He also set fast time here last week. He broke the track record. We're standing here by the 2T, Kyle Lee, the General. That's right, the General making the trip up here tonight. Looks like they're unloading as well. Another machine here, maybe Trayton Lee's machine, going to compete here tonight as well at Selinsgrove Speedway. The guy's making the long haul out of Pennsylvania, heading north. A lot of sprint cars you see here signed in. URC's sprints have always been a big fan favorite here at Selinsgrove for many years. They put on a good show. There we go. There's Bubba heading down to his pits. We'll be coming to see him pretty soon. Tim Wilson here in the number 3 signed in tonight to do battle. That's right. Good to see Tim Wilson here in his familiar number 3. We're moving on here to Scrub Eckert in the 24. That's right. Scrub Eckert signed in the night here. He'll do battle. He's been running well here. The 121, the Nieder, Tristan Nieder signed in. That's right. He'll be racing here tonight doing battle. We'll talk to Tristan right here. Freddie's going to bring up the visual aid here. Okay, Tristan, I hear you're the man tonight behind the wheel.
Yeah, we're going to try. Yeah.
Okay, well, we got a sub here. Dad's the sub, right?
Yeah, if I'm not good enough, we'll have to sub in.
Okay, well, good to see you in the 121. Scrub, we're going to talk to Scrub. We ain't going to miss this. You got that familiar number 24 here tonight, looking to dig. We got a lot of wing cars here tonight. You think that'll make difference on track characteristic?
Yeah, but, I mean, the racetrack here has been wetter a little easier on tire every time we've been here, and last week the cushion was way down the track, so it may help the racetrack. It may help widen it out some to where we can race a little wider than we did last week. But I mean, not that the racetrack was bad last week. The racetrack was fine. But I think the wing cars won't hurt anything.
There you have it. I tell you, obviously, we're wearing down here. We got tonight. We got one more here next Friday, I believe. Obviously, you've been running for the points here as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's next Friday or Saturday. They switch it up. They keep me confused.
I think it's Friday, but I'll have to double check. We wish you the best of luck tonight, Scrub.
Thank you.
There you have it. Rick Eckert, ladies and gentlemen, the 121 here, Tristan Nieder. We talked to them. We'll continue to move. You see they're getting the car ready here. His crew's getting things buckled down. See the number 22, The Truth. Greg Satterley signed in as well. We'll cut across here. We've got a gaggle of guys over here, as I like to call it. Once again, if you're just tuning in, I'm Tommy Cordell from Elbows Up Dirt Productions. We're here at Sand Hill, Selinsgrove. That's right, the Snyder County Oval tonight. She's always fast here. We see Lane Snook signed in. He's got a steel block here. He'll be running the night in the number 23. Lane's eating ice cream now. That's not a bad deal. You said you were going to get ice cream. Did Dad buy it?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to make sure I went with them. Get some free ice cream, right?
That's a smart thing. I tell you, buddy, I know you're doing some testing here with this steel block motor for Eldura. Obviously, you're always good out there. You're anxious to get out there and do well.
Yeah, excited to have a motor to go out this year with, and when we ran that 358 there last year, and was able to run 6. So I think if we have a motor and we can start up a little bit higher, I think we'd have a shot at it. Hopefully we can get it to run cool tonight. She was running pretty hot here last week, so hopefully we get it to cool off and find some speed somewhere in the car.
Well, last weekend, Saturday, or I believe Friday, you come back. No, Sunday you come back, you won the limited portion of it. They had 410s here and limiteds, and you were able to be victorious in that race as well.
Yeah, I started 5th, I think, got to the lead pretty early there, and then had a decent-sized lead, I believe, and it got slid on a restart and was able to cross back over. Once I got the car pointed after entry, I was pretty good, center off, and we put a different motor in. I think I don't know if the bottom end's different on it or what, but it don't seem to turn in as good. So work with it a little bit and see if we can't get it better tomorrow night for Bedford and try some stuff.
Well, there we go. Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight, Lane.
I appreciate you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Lane Snook in the number 23. We're seeing here the number 11, the Keister Construction Machine. Colby Fry, the Superfly Colby Fry. He'll be wheeling that tonight. He was here a couple weeks back in this race car to do battle. Always a strong competitor here, the Superfly is. We'll head back down across this way. We see we got some more sprints signed in. A lot of URC sprints. Once again, we're sponsored by Freeze Motorsports, the ultimate leader in Legends Car Racing and TRW race cars. The Myers family building quality, safe, and affordable dirt late models. That's right, out of Greencastle, Pennsylvania. We see the number 72. Trevor Feather signed in here tonight to do battle. Trevor, as we know, has his last win comes at Kutztown at the Foley Action Track, the Fall Clash. He'll be at Clinton County tomorrow night for the Fall Clash event. I'm almost certain he will be. He's up in points there pretty good. We see these guys standing over here right now. We'll make a trip over here to them. Taking a look at the track. They're working the track. There he is, Trevor Feathers. I was just saying, I'm sure you'll be at Clinton County tomorrow night for the Fall Clash right there to try to build on your points as well.
Yeah, we'll be up there tomorrow. We were just sitting here looking at the track, and they got her a little wet tonight.
She does look a little gooey, I got to be honest. She looks a little gooey. Yeah, it's good to see you here. I wasn't sure if you're coming back tonight for the Twin 20s. There's a fair amount of racing going on here in the area above us and below us a little bit. But last weekend you obviously had some speed there, and I know you wanted to finish a little bit better in the end. But you're back again to give her the good swing.
Yeah, we just missed it a little bit in the feature. Thought we were headed in the right direction and had some stuff go on with the tire and spring, and just wasn't our night. We just weren't very good. But yeah, tonight they're paying good money, 40 laps for $6,000. That's really good for a Friday night, and we kind of like this. I like this place, so we'll get up there and get on the wheel.
There you have it. Well, that's good. Always have a discussion with that guy right there, Pete Cameron. I tell you, he's been around the business quite a while. He's a good guy to have a discussion with about racing.
Oh, absolutely. He was just telling me that he doesn't know if it's wet. It's wetter than last week, but he doesn't know how hard it is from last week. So he's my pill drawer too. He said he drew us right in the middle. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we're going to figure it out here in a little bit.
Well, we'll figure it out. We wish you the best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Feathers, Pete Cameron, and the number 72 signed in tonight to do battle. We'll make our way down here to the backside. I know I got some guys hiding out back here, and I'm almost certain there's probably food back here at Sean Jones's pit area. And we always like to get down there because I tell you, they got some good cooks. There's no doubt about it there. Bubba, he's doing up burgers right now probably. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you tuning in, elbows up style. Big energy here at Selinsgrove tonight. Tomorrow we'll be at Path Valley Speedway. That's right. We'll be back at the quarter-mile bull ring and spring run. East Coast Legends, Freeze Motorsports, Freeze & Company. $1,800, Dr. Zachary Krause's Summer Slam on the line. Okay, here we go. See what we got here. How you doing, guys? Good, good. 305s and URCs back here. Here's the 32J of Sean Jones. Signed in here tonight to do battle. Good deal. Longhorn chassis in the house. Oh, we see the ADD a deal. That McClure Company sponsored. Folded Flags Racing signed in here tonight. Always good. Is Greg around? Okay, we'll talk to We'll talk to Greg here in a minute. I've been wanting to talk to Greg. They're yelling for you there. Okay, I tell you, Greg, it's good to see you. And, you know, such a great cause you got going on here with the ADD. It's always a pleasure to see you at the racetrack.
Thank you very much. Yeah, my partner, Rick Lutz, I know he's hiding around here somewhere. There he is. Might know him. His brother's Jeff Lutz from Street Outlaws. When we did this deal, he said we're going to do it for a cause. He's a Marine, and he says we're going to do it for the veterans. He's very involved in a lot of veterans programs, and we just came on the scene out of nowhere. I drove street stocks for about 15 years, and tonight is my 11th race ever in a late model, so I love it.
Well, I tell you, we've been watching you obviously week in and week out, and not the last time, but the time before here, you had some good speed going on, Greg. We watched you there, and, you know, you didn't look that bad, but it's about lap time and seat time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like I said, this will be my 11th race, and driving these things in wide open and turning just doesn't register for me yet. I'm getting there. And the faster you go, the better it goes around the corners. And it just took me forever to do that. And last week I got a lot of good seat time. And now I know you got to give it gas.
There you have it. Well, you know, such an honorable cause, and God bless you all for doing what you do here. I think that's beyond wonderful, and I appreciate it. And we wish you the best of luck here.
Thank you very much. And if anyone gets a chance to check out Folded Flag Racing on Facebook, we were down in D.C. last week for our company. We were part of the wreath laying for the tomb of the Soldier of the Unknown. So we are really doing a lot with this, and thanks again for help spread our cause.
Not a problem at all. And now, you know, we'll continue to help spread the good word for what you're doing, and we wish you the best of luck as everything unravels here tonight and goes forth.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Great deal right there. We're taking a look at Sean Jones's pit here. We'll talk to Jonesy here a minute. We'll walk up in here. Sean, I tell you what.
Don't tell me what. Just tell me something.
Do we got food going here tonight?
No food. He's going to actually get pizza. So if you want to chip in, or if you want to buy this week, that would be a good thing. You know, I'm just saying. Yeah. I like pizza.
Yeah, I know you do. Well, you're back at it again, Sean, and you got this Longhorn Dowd ready to roll. Twin 20s tonight. What's that mean, Twin 20s?
It means I'd like to win at least one of them, if not both. But last week we were just a little off. Like, I'm not really sure what we did or didn't do. But we found a couple things over the week here, and we'll see what we can do and see how it goes.
Well, I tell you, here's another one for you. You know, we do that show, Elbows Up the House of Dirt. We like to have you down October 9th. That's a Thursday, October 9th.
Let me think here. October 9th. One of them weeks we're going to the beach, but I don't remember when it is.
Well, I think you said you were back on the 4th.
That's right. I think I am back on the... See, you know more about my life than I do.
I do.
Wow. I'm not sure what's going on with you and my wife.
I got to be honest, nothing. We do like the food you cook, though, but we'd love to have you down on the 9th. So you take a look at that.
Yeah, we'll definitely come down. If not, we'll send Bubba and Dwayne.
That's okay. You know what I mean? We'll take what we get. Well, I tell you, we wish you the best of luck, and I think you're this close to turning the corner, Sean. I really do, of getting it all together. You know, it takes everything and everybody to all get it all together that one night. And you have speed. There's no doubt about it. You have speed.
Yeah, we do. I mean, this was probably our best track. We have a lot of good people on this team. Like, you know, Dan, he's behind the scenes a lot. He doesn't say a whole lot, but he's a big part of the team. And Jimmy's our tire guy. He's been with me. Jimmy's been with me for 10 or 12 years, you know. Obviously, I drove for his dad. That helps Greg now and stuff. And, like, you know, my wife is very supportive. Just everybody on this team, Bubba and I have been together since 2010. So, I mean, we have nights where I'm very frustrated. I'm like, I don't think I know what the hell we're doing. You know, and then there's other nights where I'm like, you know, we're pretty good, but, you know, why were we real good? You know what I mean? It's just, it's a struggle, and especially whenever you are racing against guys that's been on the road, you know, that have paid crew chiefs and stuff like that. You know, it's tough. You know, we're weekend racers. We never raced on the road or any of that stuff.
Blue-collar racers. That's right. You work during the week, you race during the weekend.
Yeah, pretty much. And I've been so stinking busy at our shop. Like, it's just, it's nuts. Like, and honestly, there's some nights I probably shouldn't even be at the racetrack because I'm so busy. But this is kind of what is supposed to be fun and take you away from that. But sometimes it gets a little frustrating.
I'm sure it does, Sean, but I tell you, you guys, you got a good team and support system, obviously, like you were saying, a lot of longevity there, and you guys put it together, and I wish you the best of luck, Sean Jones, in that 32J Longhorn tonight.
Thank you guys very much. Always appreciate you guys coming around.
Thank you. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Jones, he'll be competing tonight. He's had some strong runs here at Sand Hill. That's right. Okay, we're moving on here. We see we got Cody Leiter across the street here in the 25. And we got Glenn in the 01. He's here today. We'll go over here and talk to Hayes Matter. We want to talk to him a little bit. He signed in here in his familiar number 9 tonight. We get a word with Hayes. Okay. Once again, this is Tommy Cordell from Elbows Up Dirt Productions. Thank you for tuning in. Hayes, I tell you what, last weekend you were the man to beat. They had to chase you down. I know you wanted to sit in victory lane at the end of the night, but you showed a real good strength, a real good outing with speed there.
Yeah, actually Mason was a man to beat, I guess. But we're fast. We can't put it all together. We're just struggling to put a whole night together. So we just need to – haven't had bad luck, but we just need a little bit of good luck.
Well, I tell you, that seems to be the word talking to several fellas. They say what you did, trying to put together a complete night and make it all work, all the holes and the pegs line up, and there it is. And but you have something to build on. Like I said, you were the man they had to track down, and you did hang in there in the finish, I believe, 3rd, correct?
Yep. Yeah, we've been consistent. We've been fairly good in time trials and stuff, but and we're not bad in the feature. We're just a little bit off, so we just need to work on it a little bit and see if we can get a couple spots better.
Well, you got twin 20s tonight. Obviously, 2 attempts to do it, a 3,000 each. The sprint cars are here. That's probably going to add to the character of the track as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a little different. Little different tire choices potentially, a little different track surface. So it's going to be a little bit different for sure all around tonight.
Well, I tell you what, Hayes, we wish you the best of luck here tonight at Sand Hill.
Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hayes Mattern, driver of the number 9 right there. Like I said last week, he had a strong outing. He was the man to beat. They had to beat him last night. We're going to watch. We get ran over here. But he was the man to beat last week. He ended up with a P3. It looks like the drivers' meeting is about ready to start here. They're going to get things moving. They're working the track right now. It's a beautiful weather. It's a little warm out here. The fans are starting to fill in tonight. We got twin 20s, 3,000 each for supers. We got URC 358, 360 sprints signed in, as well as our 305 sprints. We appreciate you tuning in. Once again, I'm Tommy Cordell from Elbows Up Dirt Productions and sponsorship from Freeze Motorsports and TRW Dirt Late Models. We'll be back with you here directly. Thank you.